Well, they're pedaling to break the cycle of domestic violence in the town of Tonawanda. As News 4's Anthony Kanji has more on a fundraiser that's gaining momentum.
Every 15 seconds, a woman somewhere in the United States is affected by domestic violence. But in the town of Tonawanda, hundreds of people came together to break the cycle of domestic violence with a bike ride and walk fundraiser. Many of the women who came to Saturday's event know all too well how dangerous it can be.
I grew up in a large and loving family here in Buffalo. I went on to college. I had a middle manager job, and yet at home, I lived fearful of my husband's anger.
Peg described her situation as a roller coaster ride. The verbal abuse turned physical. One day, when she didn't put the garden tools away the right way, it landed her in the hospital. After that, Peg knew she needed to make a change.
It's hard to make that step forward. If women can make that step forward, there's a life ahead of them that is peaceful and serene and beyond belief.
I was actually shot 8 times on May 30th, 2009. My estranged boyfriend came through the front window and while I was sleeping on the couch. I think we always think this won't happen to me, and the truth of the matter is it can happen. All the warning signs were there. It was a textbook case, and I just didn't listen.
The idea of this race came after Asia Hassan's brutal murder back in 2009. But sadly, since her incident, in Erie County alone, 13 more women have lost their lives due to domestic violence. Besides coming together, Saturday's event also tries to bring awareness of places to go, such as the Erie County Family Justice Center.
A woman is in that situation. She can walk in, and there's counselors for her and her family. The police are located there. We actually have video hookups that would allow a woman to walk in the door and walk out with a restraining order.
All the victims say it happens more often than we think. By the time this piece ran, 7 women have become victims. Anthony Kanji, News 4.